Hey everybody. Uh, I was just thinking about a old intro I heard from a long time ago and how people still use it today, and a lot of people say they shouldn't. Uh, Suffice it to say, I got in my own head. But hi, I'm Jack Stickley. This is another episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2. What I'm going to do today is another mission, maybe two missions, who knows. It's Euro Truck Simulator. That's what we always do. I did want to talk about today, Freight Market. I wanted to talk about Marathon by Bungie. Yeah, I'm an idiot, so this is an idiot's opinion. I'm in... Where I am. Okay, cool. Ooh, that's going to be too heavy, right? 16 tons? Oh, it won't be. Oh, well then. I will take 4 forklifts. Nope, ferry. I don't want to take a ferry. Castle's fine, but I wanted to go down a little bit, right? Nope. Nope. Alright. We'll take truck batteries. How about that? This is an idiot's opinion to Marathon. I know nothing about extraction shooters. I'm right here already. Awesome. So I have no opinion on that. What I loved about Marathon was the aesthetic, and if you've been following that whole fiasco, you know basically, from what I can tell, all of the aesthetic was stolen from an artist called Antireal. The aesthetic was beautiful to me. It's that sort of vibrant, cyberpunk-ish sort of thing, you know. I loved it. I looked into Antireal after I learned all that, and I love a lot of their images, her images, I think. Loved it. Ooh, I'm backing up. I didn't mean to. You know what? I don't know where my... There it is, okay. A lot of her images now are my wallpaper, I won't lie. I've got it on a delay now, or not a delay, on a timer, so like every 6 hours it switches to a new picture by Antireal, and it looks amazing. I'm very sad that game is in a lot of trouble now. I did love Halo. Halo was my jam when it came out all of those years ago. Halo 2, which Halo is now taken by 343 Industries. We all know that, I think. I guess the Division and the Division 2 are extraction shooters. I've played a little bit of both. I guess that's my opinion on extraction shooters, is I've played a little bit of two of them, one franchise, and it wasn't hugely important to me. It seemed fun, but it seemed like it needed a group, and I was always having trouble with a group. So I never got to stick with it. You know, I'm older, I'm almost 40. It's very hard to find people that are both into gaming, into the games I'm into, and then have the money to buy the games that I'm into, or we're both into, and then get together and play, you know? Before this turns, I should just gun it. So I barely get to play the multiplayer games. Because I'm an idiot, I have some anxiety about playing with randoms online in like competitive games like that, where other players can come in and take your loot, or or whatever. I did a year ago. I did a lot of Overwatch 2. I had a lot of fun, but it was still... I still had that anxiety about doing poorly, and like I was too hard on myself about what niche I had to fill in that role. Like, do I play the tank? Like Diva. I love playing Diva. And then I switched to Kriko. With a little healing kunai. I love that too. But I had some videos up a long time ago. They were a like, watch me rage, because I would get overly angry. Not like, honestly raging, but I would be down on myself about it, and I would be visibly annoyed. Like, not in the fun reaction way, I guess. So I kind of just took a step back from all that. It was fun, but it wasn't amazing. This Euro Truck Simulator was my gaming love, and Elite Dangerous is even more so now, because I love space that much. And Kerbal Space Program, I love that too. Obviously, I'm a lot worse at that than I am in like Elite, because it's a lot more physics based. It's a lot more just current tech space stuff. But I still had a lot of fun. I still made it to the moon, it's on a couple other planets. Probably the Kerbal equivalent of Mars, I think. It was a lot of fun. I could barely run that back in the day on my whatever PC I had. But it was great. I got distracted from the whole marathon talk. But about Kerbal Space, we'll go on this tangent then. I was learning blind. Like, I knew some things about how to do space stuff, but for some reason, the first time I tried to get to the moon in KSP, I had the old black and white Smashing Pumpkin sort of like aim a bullet at the moon and just fire sort of thing. And I did that. I paid no attention to gravity really, other than it was, it still had an effect. I didn't worry about orbits or meetings. I just pretty much put a big enough gas tank on the thing and gunned it all the way there. And because I was under the mindset of bullet to the moon, I think you can guess exactly how that ended. Poor old Jeb exploded on the surface when he came in like a bullet. That was the one time I did that. After that, I learned a little bit more. What was the guy's name? Manly, something like that. He had a big old YouTube Kerbal Space, Aerospace sort of YouTube channel, and I watched him a lot. I learned a lot more, and then I was using his approach, the scientific approach. Ooh, look at that purple hot air balloon there. I was using his approach to how to land and take off in rockets, and it was a lot more successful. It was a lot of fun, and thinking about that reminds me, maybe a live stream one day I will actually open up that game and start fresh. I know Kerbal Space Program 2 is coming out soon, or is out, or is in beta, or I don't know, alpha. I have not been keeping up with releases or anything, really. Maybe I'll get that when that's fully released and working. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. Right now, screw those sunflowers. I hate those sunflowers. Sunflowers can all die unless we need them in some sort of dystopian future where we need to soak up as much radiation as possible. Which, ooh, what's this? What's this? Rubbish on the road. If that's the case, I will welcome sunflowers, and I will watch them get grotesquely giant, and they'll probably grow arms and take over the planet, and that's going to be terrifying. Until then, screw all sunflowers. Do not plant them. Do not eat the seeds. But yeah, that was a big thing I felt bad about Kerbal Space Program, is whenever I lost an astronaut, usually Jeb, because I would start over, like I would play and then I would stop for 3 months and then I'd start again and I'd start fresh. Let's not speed past that embassy there, the customs place. I still have a lot of gas. I see a gas station. I'm not going to mess with it yet. But every time I would start up, I would eventually lose Jeb, the first astronaut, and I would feel terrible. Like, I'd still play for a bit, but I just felt bad about it, Jeb is the coolest. I think a lot of times it was landing back on planet Kerbal is when I would lose an astronaut, or a times I would try to not spacewalk, but get out of the ship in flight, and I wasn't high enough out of the atmosphere, and just the drag would rip him off the ladder, and the ship would keep going, and he would be plummeting back to Kerbal, and I would just have to salute. Yeah. Okay. So looking at my truck right now, this nice little orange, right? The mirror. Oh. That nice little orange. I'm glad I bought orange. When I bought this, I was really not sure if I wanted gray. I usually go for gray, but there was something about this, I don't know, rusty, orangey, I don't know what you call it. Burnt umber, maybe? I don't know. I really like it. I'm glad I bought it. And I know almost immediately now, why am I not paying attention? Almost, ooh, too fast, that's why. Oh, okay. Almost immediately now, I'm going to have to upgrade to a more powerful truck, a little bit more features. I didn't check if this has a sleeper cab in it. I will want a sleeper cab, just for the feeling of it, right? Yeah, not really. I have a little bed there, but I wouldn't call it a cabin. Nice. Looking at a bus. Back when I didn't have a gaming PC, I had the Xbox One Fat, the original one, and then I now have a Series S, the discless one. It's black with the 1 terabyte. I bought the bus simulator, and I was playing that for a while in my downtime. It did not scratch the itch of this, because a big part of that bus simulator was like what do you call it? Planning the routes, setting a schedule, and there was a little bit of like driver management. And I don't do that in these kinds of games. I don't want racing manager simulator or something like that. I don't want to deal with routes all that much. So I kind of just dropped it. And then I still have a video up of me playing SnowRunner, a Mud Runner's Tale, or whatever it's called. I love that game too, but it's a lot slower, like physically slower, with all that mud and the snow and the swamps. You are just crawling along a lot of the time. And it's still fun, it's a great challenge, but once again, it doesn't scratch the itch of this game. It has its own appeal, I will admit. I do want to play it more. Ooh, a little fast. But this, I don't know, something about this, I just love it the most. Go ahead and make you turn off. It should have been nice and let him over, but I thought I could gain on this guy and pass him. But as soon as I'm not behind him, he speeds up. That's very realistic, though. That always happens in life, right? You're driving on the road, there's a car in front of you, they're going slow as heck, you try to pass them, they go, oh, I'm driving too slow, and they speed up too. I mean, that's usually what it is. Sometimes it's, oh, I hate this guy. This guy's going too fast. I'm going to screw him over, you know. But that saying, whatever they have, is very true. Do not prescribe to maliciousness that can be adequately explained by ignorance or something like that. Well, I really wanted to kind of pass this guy, but I'm just stuck. Did it want me to get off here? I don't think so. Nope, he's doing it too. Hopefully I won't have to switch back over. Or if I do, oh, but good. There's a little offshoot. And great, he's gone too. Yeah, I did the right thing. I just didn't see the arrow. So I took the right road, but in the wrong way. Very, very dangerous. I don't need my brights on yet. Oh, I knew this was going to happen. Just don't know why. You know what? I'm going to blame the yellow car. Even though there's two cars ahead of him, that one's bright yellow. I'm going to blame them. You know, I'm sure it doesn't come across as well as it should. Oh, okay, that's why we're slowing down, I see. But I am really pleased as punch to be playing this game with a wheel and pedal. I am more than pleased at how beautiful it looks to me. And even this $20 little 20-year-old dollar for every year it existed. Oh my god, this is a real traffic jam. I can't even get around him. I have to come off this way. Yep, and I was speeding past a cop. That's alright, that was kind of cool. Nice little traffic jam. I'm happy to see those. Red lights, no. But traffic jam is great. I wonder if when they designed this game, they were hoping that they could eventually get rid of those yellow X's and make the road continue, or if it was just a design decision because they had to have intersections like that, but they couldn't realistically go anywhere. And instead of putting construction blocks, roadblocks everywhere, they just put with axes. Probably the latter, probably just because they had to put those intersections there. You want me to switch lanes, don't you? Yeah. I'll just do it now. Right, marathon. It's beautiful. I said that already. The bright colors, the sort of artifacting in the way the text works. It's gorgeous. I was really hoping that I would love that game, and the way some people are talking about it, it's like it's never going to exist. Like it's too far gone. I'm sure there's other talks about why that game's a mess in other ways. I'm sure crunch is a huge issue too, like they're overworking their employees, underpaying them, all that stuff that I've never experienced, but I hear a lot about. But in the end, I wanted Marathon to be a good game that I could really get into, and I just don't think it's going to be. But I don't know enough to say why, other than they kind of have to pay Antireal now. They have to be like, okay, we messed up big. We want to make you a full partner. Like that's what the other guy was saying. You know, the goatee guy that spent a lot of time with Para Software. I'm sure you've seen those clips too. He blew up on the internet, Para Software lately. But yeah, that's who all I can go on is what they're saying about how that game's in trouble and how they more than likely can't just make Antireal full partner and pay her. But I was hoping they do. I wish they do, I guess, from what little I know. Because I want to own that game, I want to play that game. I want it to be a lot of fun. I don't think I would stream it, though. I don't think that's the kind of game I would want to stream. When you play this game, if you play this game, do you play with fatigue on? What is so appealing about that for those of you out there who like it? I've said before my reasons on why I don't like it. You can go back to my earlier videos and see why. But I want to know why you like it, if you do. Why should I change my mind? Why should I put it on? It's getting dark enough. More of my English breakfast tea. Stay hydrated, stay caffeinated. I'm a little too far this way. There we go. When it comes to caffeine, I have at least 2 cups of coffee a day. Sometimes I will throw in a third, or I will have 2 cups of tea. Nope, he flashed me my high beams. Too bad I'm leaving them on. Caffeine is insidious. I'm sure the science says, the doctor says, it's way better to not have it at all. Right? It's just some sort of feedback loop of you have it and then you start needing it. You know, it makes you need it, basically. That's what I assume. But it's cheap. It's everywhere. And out of all the drugs, that one's the most acceptable. Like, I think for caffeine, the entire world is a pusher. Like when it comes to Magic the Gathering, I'm a pusher. I'll push that all day, every day. I've gotten someone into it that I will take credit for. I've got somebody back into it I'll take credit for. So I think, yeah, it's at least 2 people I've gotten into it. Maybe a third's coming up. I think just with my hard work and the first one's free sort of attitude alone, I think soon I'll have an actual commander group of 4 people. I mean, yes, I can't. Oh, they flashed me again. I can't take all the credit for getting people into Magic. I can take all the blame, but all the credit, not really. But I'm going to anyway, because I have the microphone. You don't like it, leave a comment. Ooh, look at that windmill. It's kind of nice. Seeing that windmill, seeing the way those blades are designed, like how do those catch air, and how are they like greased enough to actually turn from whatever air they have? I'm gonna slow down a little more. that windmill, it just has the squares, right? Like what look like wooden planks. That's cool. I don't know the science behind how those windmills turn. Whoops, 62. Let's go back to cruise control. I don't know if you've seen it, but in the new Universal theme parks area, the horror one, Universes Beyond Universal Horror something or other, they have that steakhouse that's a windmill. I think it's a steakhouse, but like a couple times a day, that windmill above it, those blades break into gouts of flames. I saw a clip of that. It looked amazing. And the blades on that windmill were built the exact same way. Only they were, gas pipes, hidden gas pipes, and not wood. Sorry. But I was, what's that podcast or video podcast, For Your Amusement? I was following them as they were talking about that new theme park and all that, and I was so jealous that they got to go. I thought about saving up to go there this year, and then I just didn't because I was doing the math of how much it would cost, and I was like, I don't care that much. I do, but not several grand worth. Like, I know a lot of people have many reasons not to want to support the Harry Potter world or whatever, but for the amusement park, I did want to go to the original one in Universal Orlando, and then the new one they added. I just wanted to, get a little bit of cosplay, go there, get an interactive wand, and do the whole thing. Just really experience it. But I'm not going to. Honestly, I'll just go to a Ren Fair and I'll cosplay for that. Ooh, didn't expect that. And then Comic-Con, when that comes up, I'm almost certainly gonna go to that. Oh good, it's nighttime flashing yellow. That's what you want to see, not a red light. Oh wow, look at this bridge here. This little tunnel. What is that sign for? I don't know. Oh yes, gas station. And then this is my turn here. That was not the brake. And then now the gas isn't going. Those nice rocks. Landscaping rocks. Now, will I be lucky and get a good job here? I want to go farther this way so I can go into there. Alright, good thing I didn't turn there. It's blocked off. Ooh, there it is. What was that noise? Oh, it must have been one of those things I ran over. I thought it was outside, like a wall. Let's straighten out even more. That's always my mistake, because I start turning too soon. Let's go ahead and straight out, honestly. There we go. Now what is that? Is that a... Oh, it's air conditioning vent. But I was like, is that a doghouse with a garage? Say, what a lucky dog. He gets his own garage. And if I remember, it's not down this one. It's past that first yellow pylon, right? That's my hope, because that's where I'm going. It was down a hill. And that's not a hill, so this is a hill. Let's go ahead and get a little more aggressive on the turn. Now let's fix it a little bit. Let's try to fix it a little more. Now let's unfix it. Now let's fix it even more. No, I might be too close to this, and I might have messed myself up. Yeah, I messed myself up a little bit. Let's just go ahead and fix this now. You think part of my problem is I'm going so slow with this? I mean, maybe that's it, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, slowing down on my upgrades. That's okay. Still, $6,500. That's another loan payment plus a little bit extra. Freight market. That's pretty good. Ooh, yeah. Let's go down to Austria. Let's go ahead and set as GPS. Oh, good. It's not this exact spot, so I get to drive a little bit first. And on this run, I will have to get gas. I am sure I'll have to get gas. Oh, okay. Looking at it now, no, I'm not sure at all, but I might do it anyway. You know, shoot, what was the weight on the oranges, or whatever I'm shipping? Was it 18 tons, 14 tons, 23 tons? I feel like it was 23, and I might have messed up. See those windows? Those look good. And the gas stations look the best at night here. I prefer the green to that red, but that's alright too. See anybody? Oops. No trailer. I don't have to turn as wide. Turn those off for now. This one, yeah, okay. I thought that was a much sharper turn. Nice billboard. If such an eyesore can be pretty. that blue billboard was for water? Or like something like that. Oh, we're getting red lights again. I gotta come over here anyway. Which reminds me, I was in the store the other day, and I saw a ad for some sort of electrolyte water drink. It was called Body Armor, but because I was in a hurry, I read it as Body Water. I was like, that's the worst name for a drink I've ever heard. Who wants to drink body water? Outside a few certain kind of people, of course. Of course. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you for turning green. That's not gas. Well taken cared for bridge. That's. Oh, turn here. I don't see anybody. You aren't turning. Okay. Oh, I didn't see you. Too late now. Ooh. That was awful. I was worried about him hitting me, so I overturned, almost hit the sign. I overcorrected, almost hit the thing. And that's how things can spiral out of control if you're going too fast. Where I live, there are winters. Sometimes they're very harsh. They haven't been the last couple of years. They've been kind of mild. But honestly, there was a couple winters where I did wipe out and hit something, you know? It's just, I had a rear-wheel drive car, and I wasn't used to that, so I did spin out some. And then, like, the next year, I switched to a front-wheel drive car, and I wasn't used to that. So I wiped out again, and then many years before all that, I was at a red light, completely parked, and with the way the hill was, like the curvature of the road, because they curved towards the edges, I just, in a dead stop, I just started, what do you call it, you gonna open? Is this where I gotta go? Am I not smart? That's the gate, right? There we go. But yeah, I was at a dead stop, sitting at a red light, and then because the road is a U shape, I just started sliding into the curb and I hit it. That was just the wind, I guess. Must have been the wind. Freight market. Peas, not orange, 18 tons. That's not bad then. I am pleased by this delivery. These gates need a big sign on them. I mean, that yellow light there helps, but like a big red sign would be nice. To be quite honest, I could not really see what I was doing there, and I was worried I was going to hit something. So, about my channel, I'll keep saying it until I get bored. I'm trying to upload every day on YouTube. I don't have my schedule perfectly figured out yet. I do Euro Truck Simulator 2 and Elite Dangerous currently. On my Twitch, I have scheduled stream times. So far, it's looking like every Friday and Saturday I will stream Euro Truck first, and this way, right? And then a little bit later than that, I will stream Elite Dangerous. And then throughout the week, so far I will be alternating Euro Truck and Elite Dangerous. I suppose everything is subject to change. When it comes to these two games, I don't think popularity is all that important to me, really. I'm just having fun doing it, so I want to keep doing it no matter what. But I might change around the days a little bit depending on who or how many people want to watch what, you know? We are all beholden to the metrics of the internet's Leviathan machine. I do know the time of day that I stream Elite Dangerous. I can't stream it on Thursdays because that seems to be their maintenance time. Yeah, I am pedal to the metal, yo. Oh, okay. That helps. Get in my lane and slow down a little bit. Let's pump a little more. I am trying to figure out a schedule of like what game I upload to YouTube on what day. Right now it's kind of working out that I'm alternating. Oh, okay. Alternating like Euro Truck this day, the next day Elite, back and forth, back and forth. But it's all subject to improvements. I think that's just the smart way to do it. Just alternate, right? And then I got to figure out when I'm going to upload the streams versus when I'm going to upload episodes. Because this week, yes, it's the streams are being peppered in. Man, I am not going fast. The streams are being peppered in with episodes, and they take the place of an episode. I feel like that could be different. But at the same time, I don't want to double upload, you know? I don't really want to do 2 episodes in a day. There we go, now we're going downhill. These little scary walls. I'm just coasting, man. I'm coasting and still going 5 over. There we go. Cruise control should have kicked on. I hit the button, but I'm coasting again, and I'm still going up in speed. I have not heard cruise control freaking kick on once. Oh, now it's not. It wasn't on. That should have happened. Should have happened at 80, but it didn't. There we go. Now it's on. I'll keep an eye on my fuel gauge. Watching it go down, I don't think I need to fuel up on this job. Maybe not even the next. Good old Scania. Well, I can turn you off. Another beautiful, clear night sky. If you look out your window to the top left, you can see the autosave screen. Oh, wait. Or icon. Oh, an actual wind turbine. Those blades I understand. Oh yeah, I've switched to hip hop for this video. I kind of like it. I didn't even really think about it. It's so good. I was worried it'd be more distracting than like chill hop, but no, it's great. I like it. Is that Train Foundry? No. Look at that caution tape light up in the head high beams. That's awesome. I've been trying to frequent these new streamer, new YouTuber subreddits or whatever. Anywhere I can just see what people are talking about, what people are doing. Why not, you know? I'm still interested in the topic, and maybe it'll help me learn a little bit of something, you know? I think, honestly, the common consensus is it's all a little bit nebulous. Whatever works for you won't work for somebody else, vice versa. So just keep at it, you know? The usual life lessons of do what you love, do it to the best of your ability, and screw the haters, and you're not going to be a rock star, you know? So don't worry about it. But I'm seeing a lot of posts about, like, oh, I'm streaming AI this, I'm streaming AI that, or, you know, posting videos about AI. So what is the appeal there? I get, like, I'm not a good artist, so I use AI art, or I don't like the sound of my voice, so I use AI voice. Did I mess up? I guess I messed up. I thought there was a loop-de-loop I had to do it. I think I had to go with them. Oops. Oh well. I guess I messed up. Oh no. Nope, that's not brakes. That was dumb. I'm trying to slow down for them and I hit the gas twice instead. Okay, so I said earlier, hard drives on the list for holding my recordings. Before that it was green screens on the list. Capture card is first, but I think somewhere in there now is either a new chair or a nice little ergonomic cushion. Because this cheap little fake leather store brand thing is not cutting it. Like, I know my posture's not good either, but at the end of like several hours of doing this, my tailbone is on fire. Well, that's to be expected. There we go. Once again, I will request, if you know of any mods that are a must-have for this game, let me know. I mean, please leave a comment. I do need to add some. I know there are a lot of them that are great. I haven't put any in a long time. None are active right now. This is just the base game with, well, DLC, you know, SCS software, I think they're called, made. But I know there's a lot of mods that will add a lot of cool things. They might add more areas that haven't been filled in by SCS yet. They might add more like uneven roads and more, not accidents, but hazards, right? Road hazards. That would be cool too. I guarantee I could mod in a Cybertruck if I wanted to. That would be funny. Not going to, but that would be funny. Heck, there's even a like drive around in a car mod for this, right? You could just, I'm not doing the semis anymore. I'm just gonna go on a taxi cab cruise. I don't know if the sale is over, but on Steam, if you're thinking about getting this game, do it. It's exactly what it looks like. It is as fun as you probably think it is, unless you're looking at it and you don't think you see why this game is fun to play. Then it might not be for you. I don't know, but I think it's well worth it. But it was on sale for the longest time. I was going to buy a whole bunch of add-ons for it this week, and then I didn't. Other things broke, so I had to buy more of those instead. In fact, I'm almost certain by the time this comes out, the sales will be over. So, my bad. My bad. Oh, look at that morning sun behind us. Do I have a compass around on me? I don't see one. Oh, that was a weird color change, right? I was looking at the mirrors. All of a sudden, it got really dark and really bright. It was either the terrain getting in the way, or there was going to be a mushroom cloud. Which, what a mod that would be. Right? And you're just playing this, you don't know, then all of a sudden, basically Fallout 4 comes in, and just in the distance you see a boom, big flash of white, and then that mushroom cloud coming up. That would be awesome and terrifying. Well, another update to my estimation on fuel. I think I'm right that I won't have to do it this job, but I will have to do it next job. What did that say? Cruz? Just made me want pizza crust. Ooh, 91. What's happening? Let's go ahead and slow down a little. So I do have to get off here. Not turn there. Nope, that's not gas. I swear I do drive in real life, you just wouldn't know it by watching me on stream. I said I was going to do something last episode, and I didn't do it this episode. My little kitty cat, my little old boy, he wanted attention, so I completely forgot I was dealing with him instead, and I did not switch to simple manual if such a thing exists. Now I'm disappointed. And you should be furious at me. That's the danger of this game. I just have so much fun in the simplest of stuff that I will get sucked in before I realize I was supposed to add complications. It's one of the blue gas stations, my favorite. Blue's good, green is good. Green is probably better. The reds, or the orangish reds, not so much. I think the last episode or two I was talking about roundabouts and how I love them. Or I don't love them, the roundabouts. I think they're a good idea, but I'm not used to them. I live in America. They weren't super common until recently. There are a lot more now, but I really thought they should be. They should have been implemented a lot longer ago than they were. But if you live in countries where roundabouts are super common, what are your thoughts? And if you hate roundabouts and you live in a country with them or without them, let me know too. I would like to have a consensus, and I would like to parrot whatever you say and pretend it's my own opinion. That's a good way to live, right? Switch zone. So how is this song hip hop and not chill hop? Is this elevator hip hop? It's got me thinking maybe I should have got the EDM stuff for a more frantic pirate hunting sort of stream. I had a friend that was really into Prince, and I get it. I totally get why, but for me, I can't listen to him all that much. There's a couple songs that are, deeper and more bassy, and I love those. I get that completely, but a lot of his stuff is too high pitch for me, and something about my brain, about the way I listen to music, that high pitch just hurts pretty quickly. Like, I can listen to a song, but not 3 in a row or whatever. And again, something about my brain says I gotta switch lanes, right? Sorry. Something about my brain says is I just can't listen to a song. I have to listen to an album, which it's dumb, but I let my brain talk me into stupid things. It's that all or nothing thought that a lot of people have, right? I think all throughout the year, all throughout human history, we see that time and time again, that all or nothing mentality. Every New Year's, it's I'm going to go to the gym every day, or I'm going to run 5 miles every day. And then, as Bernie said, you get out there the first day, you run 100 feet, and you feel like you're dying. And then you just give up, basically, where the real thing to do is just to, I'm going to try. I'm going to try. That's all you need to do. I should be in the next lane over, shouldn't I? Nope, this one, okay. What Bernie said was, okay, run 100 feet today, run 200 feet tomorrow, 400 feet the day after that, and pretty soon you are up to that 500 miles. Or, 5 miles. 500 miles, no, 5 miles. And I think that's pretty much true with anything. I myself get in trouble with like a little bit is good, so all of the thing must be amazing, right? That episode of Community with the cookie at the dance or whatever. And I would do that a lot, and just a lot of people do that a lot, and that's not good. And it's clear, but we still do it anyway. I still feel like I'm in the wrong. Oh yeah, there's my enunciation thing. My game too long and I mess up brain. I still feel like I'm in the wrong lane, but nope. Every time I think that, I get proven wrong. Talking about AI earlier, about how people are using AI in videos, either to be voiceovers or to do images, or a lot of people are doing videos about AI workflow or whatever, and it's like, that's interesting, the workflow one especially, but I don't see how that's entertaining. I hate seeing the shorts or whatever on TikTok that are like all AI. It just seems low effort, even if it's not. It seems really low effort. There is a big difference between looking effortless and looking low effort. And who am I to judge? I don't know, but that's how it feels to me. And me as the consumer, how I vote. I vote by not engaging if I can. I will not watch it. But my phone has AI, right? I have the Pixel that has AI. I use that a lot. More often than not, it's wrong or it annoys me, but I still use it. And I'm still glad I have it. Which AI annoyed the heck out of me the other day. I was driving on the road. I was using my phone as a GPS for directions. I did not expect him to turn to. I was using the phone as directions. I passed a building that I didn't know what it was. And I said, hey phone AI, what is that building? And it said, okay. And then it stopped talking. And then I look down, or I don't look down, I ask it again, and it says, got it. And it stops talking. And then I look, and my phone is telling, my GPS directions are telling me to do a U-turn and drive to that building. And it's like, it erased my directions mid-drive. I was driving down the road, and because I asked what the building was, what is it, it totally ruined my directions. I had to pull over and fix it. Otherwise, I was just going to get into a wreck trying to fix it as I drove, right? I'm out of coffee, or out of tea. Oops, I did accidentally slow down my cruise control. But that's maddening. Like, why couldn't it have said, why couldn't it have kept the directions and then told me, or just ignored me? But no. What is turned into take me to, and I have no knowledge as to why that would be. Nope, no, I'm too fast again. It's the same with my smartwatch too. I have the Pixel Watch, and I got it for a lot of different reasons, but one of them was that I could, like, just as I was driving, say, hey AI, send a message to this person, and because my hand was on the wheel, it could hear me and do it, and I wouldn't have to look at any screens, I wouldn't have to press any buttons, I wouldn't have to do any of that, right? Or I could ask questions or add things to my grocery list when I thought of them. But no, more often than not, it just doesn't work. And it's not, like, I know I talk weird sometimes or mess up my words. It's not that. I can watch the dictation work, and it gets it perfectly. I said X, it wrote X, and then immediately after it says, no, can't do it. Don't know what you said. It's like, how do you have every word perfect, and you still don't know? See, this AI has a long ways to go, I think. Or, I guess better yet, it dies out as a fad, and it turns into something different than what it is now. I remember years back when I was looking into, like, AI and chatbots and all that stuff. I was like, man, can you imagine a personal assistant that, like, you don't have to pay, it's completely free, it's not a human being, it's AI, it can do so many things for you. And then as I looked into it, this was still before, like, generative AI, or this was before, maybe in the infancy of Siri, or even before that. I was looking at it, it's like, oh, these personal assistants, these chatbots are just a whole string of if-and statements. Like, if I say this, you say that. And it was just a big mess. So I was going to build one, and I saw that and realized it's just not at all what I wanted. So I quit. And then a couple years later, this new AI stuff was coming out, and it's a lot better, but it's also a lot weirder. Do I need to? No, I don't think I need to. No. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. I thought I had to for a minute. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Where's the green one? Right? Where am I supposed to go? I don't even see. What if I just go into this? Will this do something? Or is this red? Oh. Oh, nope, nope, nope. That's wrong, completely wrong. Wherever he's going, I have to follow him. Oh my god, how many of you are there? Let me go, you jerks. See, I saw the map. What did I hit? Did I hit something? Did I hit anything? Oh, I did. I hit that tiny little thing. This is gonna be a pain because I'm dumb. So I saw that on the map, but I wasn't used to that, so I didn't trust it. And that was the punishment I got for not trusting what I saw. It has been several years since I played this game earnestly. You know, I smell fire, like a campfire. That's odd. You know, this is a new computer. I better check. Maybe it's on fire, but no. I don't see anything that I would have done, right? I'm gonna have to slow down here. It is the season for barbecues and fires and all that stuff. Which kind of sucks because it's the beginning of the season, which means there's a lot of like construction wood, dusty house wood that gets burnt first. So whenever we have these early fires, it just smells like a house fire. But I think like warehouse pallets have a very similar smell, and those get burnt a lot no matter what time of year. No, it's not that one, it's just this one, okay. I still need to slow down a little bit. Oh, see this, I know, the smooth road, these trees, this little down slope is fun, and then this tunnel is exciting. And by that I mean I'm always afraid I'm gonna slam into the wall. Now I can speed back up. Because again, oh really? It's a double merge. Wow. And again, because as I said before, I did have a stroke in the past. Whenever I smell like fire or anything, I'm like, oh, is something bad going to happen to me? Is my brain dying? You know? But assumedly, no. In every case, or almost every case, no, that's not. It's just a fear. Why aren't you? See, the cruise control button feels spotty to me. I just hit it. It's not working. Oh, it's the wrong button. Never mind. My hand is in the wrong spot. That would explain it. It's just the way my hand was placed. I don't know about any of you that are younger than me or older than me, but it seemed like my generation, when we were taught how to drive, the older people were like 10 and 2, right? Up top, right? 10 and 2, but then you get to driver's training and they tell you, nope, it's 4 and 6. You want your hands to be down here, and not just because it's more relaxed and it's not as stressful for your, not stressful, but not as tiring for your arms, but because the airbag, right? The airbag is in there now, and if your hands are up here when it goes, your hands are going to be blown to the side. Your arms might be hurt. So 4 and 6, your hands will be below you, and the airbag won't hurt as much. It'll still burn your face with the powder and all that, but your arms will be okay. 'Tis the nature of change. What we know of as not only acceptable but ideal turns into dangerous. Or it could be eggs, and every year and a half you'll pivot between being terrible for you or great for you, or terrible for you or great for you. This is a slow down to 50, it's gotta be, right? 70, alright. I love these little red arrows. I can turn you off again. My brights were on. Wow. Not too fast. Ooh. This is a nice little, like, weird offshoot. I wonder if this area is simulating something realistic, because maybe I'm not sure, but I thought that road there ended, and this was just like a little weird turnaround to get to this one spot. But no, I think looking at the map now, it looks like it's... I'm supposed to push it? Yep, I'm supposed to go straight more. Yep. It looks like it's meant to continue on that little highway there. It just does it because this isn't a perfect simulation. Slow down a little to 50. Let's fix my view. Guy, you see me coming. Oh, loan installment. I was like, ticket? What? That's alright. I've done 2 jobs this day alone that not only paid it off, but did more. And I'm about to do my 3rd. That should pay it off twice. Oh no, more cars. Which is why I wasn't super stressed about taking that $400,000 loan. Because in this game... it's not super hard to do that. To pay it off. Maybe those words will come back to bite me in the butt. I don't know, but I highly doubt it. It's a nice fan, but I was hoping they would add a rocking animation, right? Klagenfurt am Wörthersee discovered. Wörthersee, huh? Those kind of parking spots common? I've never seen them where I am straight like that. I've seen them on angles, and of course parallel is always common, but not just straight 90 degree. It's a warning, not a stop, so that's fine. How do you do, fellow trucker? Those should be like construction signs, not really what they look like. Maybe the last two were. But I thought those signs would be for new Arby's here or something, you know. Some sort of construction group. But they kind of look like ads for water. But I guess nope, they're ads for this place. That makes sense. This is a weird spot. I like it. I don't remember ever delivering to a place like this. After so many years of playing, there's still so much new stuff. I wonder if I can actually drive in that grass or no. Oh wow. It looked like I could, the way I hit that curb. I thought that curb would just be like an invisible barrier. There it is, okay. I could barely see it. I wasn't quite sure. But it's right along this wall. Oh, so maybe I am used to this, but I come in from the other way. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. I meant to fix that out a lot more, and then I didn't. I did. I chickened out a little, and I kind of ruined it for myself. This wheel is so stiff, it's hard to... Oh! No, that's, makes perfect sense why that happened, and yet I did it anyway. Nope, wrong button again. Oh, did it again. Damn it. My brain is not working. Something about that reverse drive, like, is messing me up. Like, I know it's all because I have a wheel now, and I'm so programmed to do it with a controller, but still, it's surprising and embarrassing. And it shouldn't be, you know? I'm not doing terribly. I've seen much worse. But it's all about that wanting perfection thing I've talked about, right? I think all in all, I could be happy about that job. I mean, 19,300. Ooh, I get to level up even. Current company job. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember now. I know what that is. Job completed. Excellent. That was 868 kilometers. Time taken 12 hours 27 minutes. Oh, well, okay. 427.6 liters. Base reward proficiency, long distance, love it. Oh, I get to upgrade, right? Yes, I do. That was flammable. Do I want to do class 1 explosives? Yeah, fireworks, ammunition, dynamite? Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and be American about it, right? Upgrades, new background, love it. That was a lot of fun. I did 2 jobs, I think, right? I'm going to call it quits for this episode. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Stickley. I do stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/Jack Stickley. Please comment, please like, please subscribe,